So now let's hit on stingy teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got teams on the opposite side of the coin, right? Like Miami, Jets. They'll sell the bag for a good player.
Right.
They'll even ship some players to get some more capital, to collect some money.
You can put Jacksonville in there too. They were doing that for the
Jacksonville.
past 2 years.
Right. What does it tell you? Miami, Jets, Jacksonville. So maybe we're the ones who are wrong.
Yeah, right.
But now you talk about teams like Green Bay who are unwilling to sign big name free agents. But also, you got teams that have players that are expressing issue with the organization, right? We talked about it last week with Russell Wilson and Seattle. Apparently, Seattle was not happy with Russell Wilson's remarks.
I did hear that, yeah.
Which is not what we said they should do. We said they should own it and say, like, hey, our bad, we're going to try and protect you better. Stay with us.
Yep.
We want to help make this happen. Apparently, they got butthurt.
From what I was hearing, they were mad not because he voiced his opinions, but that he voiced his opinions publicly. They said that, hey, they wish Russ, why don't you come to us to talk to us about that in private? At the end of the day, you shouldn't have to. Mm-hmm. You should be able to recognize that. And I think what it comes down to is organizations misunderstanding where they stand in the pecking order and how good or bad they really are. Delusion is a nasty thing.
That's a good one.
And you see it. Look at Seattle. They're delusional. You're not going to win with that formula.
No.
Green Bay, you're delusional. Drafting a quarterback in the first round, moving up to draft a quarterback in the first round when you just had a quarterback that won the MVP.
And then drafting a running back when you already had an all-pro running back.
It's just delusion. It's just delusion. I don't understand, where. I think we need to see some GMs hit the road a little bit, honestly.
And then Houston trading someone like DeAndre Hopkins and then saying, okay, J.J. Watt, see you later. You got nobody on that team other than Deshaun Watson currently that has a name that anyone would recognize. And now you want to hold him hostage because he wants out. And now you're saying you're not going to trade him either. The Seahawks aren't even listening to trades for Russell Wilson.
Which I wouldn't either.
You shouldn't, but also you can't say, but Russ, you need to be nice to us. Russ has been the Go Hawks guy for years.
He made that whole brand for them.
Years, Go Hawks. And now, the one time he doesn't say Go Hawks during an interview,
now you're salty.
You want to complain. No. Own up. Say, listen, Russ, we haven't been protecting you. Listen, Deshaun Watson, we hear you. Deshaun Watson, you want out? Okay, we'll collect some draft capital. Let's rebuild. You're not rebuilding with Deshaun Watson.
No.
Let him go. Let him save Deshaun. Save Watson. All right. Russell. It's clear Russell didn't say he wanted out. He did not say that. He just said he was not happy.
Right.
However, if you make him unhappy this year,
he will do that.
He will want out.
Correct.
And you'll see the Seahawks turn into the Texans. DK Metcalf won't re-sign. Tyler Lockett won't re-sign. Jamal Adams won't re-sign. He's in a contract year.
Yep.
He won't re-sign if he sees Russ is unhappy and he's going to leave. Russell Wilson's his ticket to a Super Bowl.
Correct.
He's the only chance you have. So if Russell Wilson goes, everyone else goes.
Yep.
So don't think you have the power.
And that's the thing, these GMs think they have so much power. You don't. This is a player-driven league. The NFL is moving very much like the NBA has moved. It's a player-driven league now. You see a lot of players saying, hey, listen, I'm not happy. This place sucks. Get me out.
Or fix the problem.
Right, or fix the
Russell's
issue.
saying, fix the problem. I'm willing to stay, fix the problem. And they want to get upset.
Which is why, I don't know why that's such a big deal. He's trying to help your franchise. You guys are both trying to win a championship. Do what he asked you to do. It's very simple. I mean, I bet you if you had done that with Deshaun Watson, the Texans would be in a much better place than they are right now.
They'd still have Hopkins. They'd still have J.J. Watt. And maybe, just maybe, they'd have more players that would be more attracted to that. See, people forget about that. People think that running a franchise is just about drafting and building players. You need to be able to go get some big names, too.
Yep.
The past few Super Bowls have been surrounded by mostly teams that went and got people.
Correct.
Right? So, exceptions to that rule are Kansas City.
Correct.
Everyone there is homegrown.
Yep.
They didn't really sign any big names. Tyrann Mathieu was probably the last big name that they signed, right? Sammy Watkins, maybe.
Chris Jones, too.
But Chris Jones was on that Was he not on that team for? I believe he started his career on that team. No.
You're right. He did. Yep.
So but they kept their players. They knew they had something good and they signed it. But Tampa just won a Super Bowl. 4 of their touchdown scorers were free agents.
All of their points scored were free agents.
The Broncos, when they won Super Bowl 50 and they made it to Super Bowl 48, that was surrounded by free agent signings. Aqib Talib, T.J. Ward, DeMarcus Ware, Peyton Manning. You need to be able to go get players. You cannot go get players if players don't want to come to you.
Right.
So you need to have a desirable organization, which the Texans and currently the Seahawks are not looking like right now.
Nope. And that I would honestly even say maybe Green Bay might not be the most desirable location either.
Sure. You're already set back. You have a small market. Make it desirable to be there. Make it a place that people want to go. If people see a quarterback and a head coach button heads, or a quarterback and a front office button heads,
Not good.
they're gonna go, oh, hold on a second.
Yep.
That might make J.J. Watt go, I don't know about that.
Correct. Which is why I think Tampa Bay is going to clean up this offseason.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, they're in Florida.
Everyone wants to have fun in Tampa.
No state tax.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like that. It's warm weather. Superhuman team. Just won the Super Bowl. You won't have to have such a huge workload. It's a no-brainer for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a no-brainer. But yeah, you're correct. It's these GMs. They're delusional, bro.
Why do you think Jacksonville hasn't had success?
Well, number one, they traded away all their players.
Right, but then no one's filling those voids. No one's showing up. Why do you think Cincinnati's been no good? Why do you think Cleveland's been no good up until this year?
The Raiders.
Why do you think the Raiders have been no good?
The Jets.
Why do you think the Jets have been no good? Because those organizations are disasters. Except Cleveland wrote the ship.
The Lions.
The Lions, nobody wants to be there. Do not be a place nobody wants to be. Seattle was a place people wanted to be for a while. Jamal Adams showed up because he was like, send me to Seattle, let's go. Let's do this. I want to be a piece of this. Now that script's starting to flip a little bit because of the way you're treating your star players. Treat your star players with respect. Take them out to dinner. Get them in a line.
Wine them and dine them.
Wine them and dine them, bro. It don't take much.
That's it, man.
Just do it.